think it's the first time we're bringing transparency with so many streams together into the US conference. But this will be an amazing opportunity to see more than transparency while also being with all the experts from the field within one conference.
Yeah, so the traditional conference sessions are going to have individual experts from across the industry that have their ideas and want to share the work that they've been doing that's helping to share knowledge across with their industry peers. What we've done here is we've centralized that and thought about what do we think are some of the key issues and topics that people will care about, and then we've searched out who are some of the best experts that can come and talk about that, and we've invited them to come in through panels, through workshops, that sort of thing, so that the attendees are going to see a much more consolidated messaging around some of the most impactful areas within the industry.
Learning more of how to utilize real-world data for regulatory purposes, collaborate, work together with more experienced persons, and create things that we can take forward into deliverables for our industry.
Vulcan is a membership community, and our member organizations include health technology companies, pharmaceutical companies, contract research organizations, but also other SDOs and consortia and agencies. And so we will be bringing those people to this conference and getting their view involved in panels and discussions about the challenges that the industry are facing, and they will be there available to have that conversation around this subject, which is a vital subject to talk about. So providing the pavilion and that locus for them to come to is a really valuable thing to do.
But we have a great selection of speakers, starting from service providers, pharma companies, not-for-profit, patient organizations. So there will be a great variety of topics. Some of the topics will be quite technical, whether it is the anonymization of data, anonymization of images, and there will be a lot of topics also around public trust and making sure that we are fulfilling our mission.
Yeah, so within the open source pavilion specifically, we have 2 panels that are planned, we have 2 workshops that are planned, and we actually have something that we're putting in the works that we're calling the block party, where we're going to have some of the different organizations and groups across the industry looking at open source come in and, much like a neighborhood block party, kind of take a few minutes to talk about what they're doing and what's important to them, and then open it up for people to mingle and talk and try and find ways that they can work together.
Setup includes a number of workshops where we can work together and where we will create new input for the working groups, which also helps regulatory perspectives. And what is also very important is that we have a catalyst challenge where also new utilizations of real-world data, new ways of utilizing real-world data are introduced.
And as far as I can see with the pavilions is we've been given, at Vulcan, we've been given carte blanche to develop our own content. So we're telling the whole story from the beginning. What is FHIR? Where does it fit in? Who are HL7? So if you know nothing about this space, you can find that. But right the way down to the use cases and the engagement with sort of experiential work that we're doing right at the far end, the technical side of it you can get involved with. So there's the full spectrum of stuff that's going to be in there.